What's up guys? In today's video I'm going to go over exactly how you get that V cut for your lower abs. For any muscle in your body to become more visible, two things have to happen. The first thing is that the muscle has to be built, and the second thing is that the body fat sitting on top of that muscle needs to be stripped away. If you have a thin or a small muscle that hasn't been broken down and rebuilt over and over again, even if your body fat percentage is really low, it's going to be really hard to see that muscle. The same thing goes in reverse. If you have really nice lower abdominal muscles, but you have a thick layer of fat on top of it, you can count on not seeing that V cut. If you just simply work on these two things, lowering your body fat percentage and working on your external obliques and your lower abs, you're going to be golden. It really is that simple. Focus on making little improvements in both of these areas over time. Remember, an improvement is just being better than where you were before. It's not being better than somebody else. Different people have different insertion points for their muscles amongst many other individual differences. Some people will naturally have better V cuts than others, and that's why you should only compare your progress to yourself. It'll help keep you on track and keep you making improvements. Remember that getting the V cut isn't a 1 week or a couple week or even a couple month project. If you're really serious about getting a really defined V cut, it's gonna take you some time. It takes a lot of time to build muscle, especially to build it enough to see visible differences. It can also take a good amount of time to lower your body fat percentage, depending on where your starting body fat percentage is at. Point is, give yourself time, be consistent, and focus on your own progress to make this transformation. The external obliques and the lower abs are the muscles that we need to focus on to create that V outline. I strongly believe that our abs are just like any other muscle in our body, which means for growth, we're gonna need hypertrophy training. This means that you're gonna have to use heavy weight for roughly 6 to 12 reps, and as the weight becomes easier when you do the workout again and again, you should progressively increase your weight and challenge yourself and move to higher and higher intensity levels. One of my favorite exercises for abs is lying weighted leg raises on a bench. In this exercise, you would grab the bench behind your head, put a weight in between your feet, and raise your feet up only about to 70 degrees. You don't want to really raise it any higher because that'll take the pressure off of your abs, and then lower them a little bit past bench level. If your lower back hurts, you could put your hands right above your butt rather than keeping them behind your head. Weighted pull-ups are next. Here you're going to take the weight, again put it between your feet, hands can go above the head or above the butt, and your goal is to reach your hips up towards the ceiling. Make sure that you come down as slowly as you can during this exercise to really feel the burn. Another one of my favorite exercises is hanging leg raises, in which we have 3 progressions. The beginner level would be to do hanging knee tucks, where you're just trying to tuck your knees towards your chest. The second level would be to raise your legs straight up in front to about 90 degrees, and the most advanced level would be to bring your feet up all the way up to where the bar is and to touch the bar. If you don't have straps to put your elbows into, you could just hang off of the pull-up bar and do it that way. For obliques, one of my favorite exercises is side crunches on a Roman chair. Here you want to grab a weight and hold it in the hand closest to the floor, and the other hand's going to grab behind your head. Just like hyperextensions, you really want to focus on getting down really low and stretching that muscle out. Another one of my favorite exercises for obliques is to stand up with the weight, very similar to how you were doing the other one, and then you come down. Really make sure you stretch out these obliques and then come back up to neutral. A lot of people make the mistake here to come and crunch back this way, but that's really not going to do anything for you, just because of the angle of how the weight is pulling on your muscles. You're not even working your obliques by doing this. And the last one is lying or hanging windshield wipers. The regression would be to do this with your knees bent, and the progression would be to do this with your legs straight. Also, when you do it on the floor, another way that you could progress is by holding a barbell in your arms while doing the exercise. So those are my favorite V-cut building exercises. Remember, to see that V-cut, you're gonna have to get your body fat percentage low enough. There's no way to target fat burn, so the only way to see it is by actually lowering fat through your whole body. I have a lot of videos about how to lose body fat that you may want to check out for further help and tips. That's it guys. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see other videos and tips just like this one, you can subscribe to my channel. Also, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. And if you'd like to work with me or one of my trainers online, or get fresh prepped weight loss meals delivered directly to your house, you could visit my website. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.
Pump it.